first down throw. Gone.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They are going for it. Gone. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but
trying to get in here.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
What was your
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Right.
Fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, that's supposed to be. They're going to be trying to get it.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Who come in and not dropping stuff?
At their own 28-yard line.
I mean, I've been doing good.
Begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave great position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Goff on third down.
Yes.
And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for Cooper Kupp. Incomplete. It's fourth down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Throwing again is Goff. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a gain of 7, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They gave it
throw
to him.
taken in by Reynolds. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll run here with Akers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Well,
line of scrimmage, the 9, second and about a yard. They'll run this with Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
The Saints 9-yard line.
After the run, Goff going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Reynolds there to make the grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze looking long for time. It got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Saints 14, Rams 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
But I am, though.
21-yard line.
Very.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them.
Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted.
I don't know what you think.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
I don't know what he would think about.
Great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm at the call timeout. Trying to send this stream out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Wow.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's gone.
You're going to get it again. They're going to make a
49. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get nine there as that sets him up better for third down. Out of the gun, Goff.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? That's to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Be done. He's going to be done.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To the air again. Goff. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Let me change this up.
4 yards remain for second down.
Now, but they want to keep doing stuff.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
Pete.
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. And Gay knocks this one through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Let's go.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Let's go. Good enough.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Breeze now on first down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown.
I told them about to run it up on you.
Michael Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home.
There it is. The record is still going. Let's get out of here. Oh, man. Hey, quit, man.
Well, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold places. Say that we pulling up with the whole squad. Are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
Rerun.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to start this game, huh? You running.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
What's with me?
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Come on.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that full start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
Good clip. And y'all gave him. Look at Lattimore.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. And now we've got a stoppage and a timeout here called by the defense. It's their first of this first half as they look to regroup and hopefully stop the 2-point conversion coming up. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Here's Goff. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
This wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
Let's do this. Touchdown. Touchdown, y'all. Watch this.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Bree's going to throw. Looking long for Thomas.
You threw it wrong, boy. Dang,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
It's a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Goff going to get this to Akers. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Down to the 25. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Goff. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. They'll run here with Akers. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On second down, Kamara. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Saints. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Now Breeze
they done gained it, man.
And now the Rams have got it. All you got to do is look and learn. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Oh, no, I just blew him out. Now everything going the way, DB.
Looking for the 1-2 punch, but they
He better not lose, though.
two-point
They're going to be
And
pitiful.
I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ain't worried about it.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield. And he got there and put his man on the ground.
And it's caught. The tight end Hill. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up third.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And almost picked off.
Nah, I'm not praying with it.
I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Complete.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
He's
6
hoping
yards
he
to
get
pick
that
up, and that's
break.
a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Yeah, hold him. Yeah,
Steps
I know he
away to
hates
his
that.
left. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Breeze escaping the pressure right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Ah, gave him
He
a
rifles one that's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it.
play with it, dog.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
We have to get up. He ain't finna do nothing deep.
On first down, Goff. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, Goff. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On first down, Breeze.
Throw out a
Breeze is
sack.
intercepted for the 3rd time. John Johnson with the INT. The 20.
That's what it is, baby. That's what
And
it
he
is.
will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Set to kick off.
I just did, bro. I was just killing. I was just killing him with it. I'm gonna get him. Oh, I must go, dog. I must go. I've been waiting on you to talk.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at
Yeah,
it now.
man, we've been
as
going.
this one's in the
I
air.
said, boy, once it go wrong, it go wrong.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I got my homeboy now. They watching.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try
good
to take
stuff.
advantage of it.
Good stuff he waited on.
Play too.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Left side here to Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 there in a New Orleans first down.
I mainly play with the Bills and the Packers. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we got to play some more.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. This has been a familiar sight
trying to find
all
some people to get
afternoon
out
as
of
they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12. Breeze.
Oh
my that one God. Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah. Several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, need to send me a friend request so we hold that touchdown.
To his right. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Yeah, we need to play each other again.
That'd be 1 for 1. Hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Breeze now to throw. He'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints get a bit closer.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Yeah, dog, you need to send me a friend request, bro. I got some guys that just like to do people, especially people that are decent, but I don't mind playing for like that.
Fielded in the end zone.
That's good.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
I need a hit, boy.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And some room to work. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Oh, my God.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. From the 34 now, here's
hey, DB, you might have to send me a friend request. Shoot. He want to play. He can play.
Here's Akers. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, my team, Green Bay, but my own line team I like to play with is the Bills.
Situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Oh, man.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And here comes Reynolds as they try the jet sweep.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you...
And how about this, a fake? Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. So after the INT, it's Breeze.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Okay.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh,
there
good
goes
D.
a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They run, it's Kamara. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
26, Saints 15.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it
Made
off.
too many mistakes in the beginning.
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You better be glad we ain't got that
So
much
after the
time.
run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Goff.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Right here, buddy.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup.
Come on,
and this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now. Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
from the gun. Here's Goff. Got a
Go.
man over the middle. It's Woods. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Goff. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. The connection there, Goff to Cooper Kupp. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Now Breeze. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.